want to talk about Tyrese Haliburton, right?
Not really.
Oh yeah,
But let's do it.
I'm gonna talk about Haliburton. Fuck that bullshit. I'm gonna talk about Haliburton. Fuck the bullshit. But anyways, we're gonna talk about Tyrese Haliburton spazzing out, balling. These guys don't want to talk about it because we're Celtics fans. They don't want to talk about it. We got our asses kicked by them. You feel me?
It's not even that. Trust me.
But then what is it, Luke? What is it? Why you don't want to talk about Haliburton?
He's a great player. I'm not taking anything away from him. That man's a great all-star, future All-NBA player. Though if he keeps up going this way, he did this last year. You know what I'm saying? He was
not balling like he is this year. Last year,
but he was.
He averaged 20 points per game last year. He's averaging 26.9 points per game this year.
Well, the same amount of assists. Well, obviously, I expected him to like
10.4 assists last year, 11.9 assists this year.
Oh shit, my fault, dog.
Well, 1.5 assists. That's a lot. That's a big improvement.
anyways, it's not that I don't like his game. I love his game. I think he's a great player. I think when they traded him away from Sacramento, I think both teams won. Because Sacramento kept De'Aaron Fox. Pacers got Haliburton. I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a great player. I don't know. Like when you have those great players who like they're good, but it just doesn't like excite you as much. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. There's something about him that just doesn't excite me. But like I said, I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a player. I sound like I hear that. I don't give a fuck. But he's a great player. He just doesn't excite me. And his team. Let's be honest, his team really isn't gonna do much in the playoffs this year. Maybe next year, but this year I don't believe they're gonna do much. They're bottom 5 in defense, but they're top 3 in offense, which is absolutely.
I thought they were number 1 in offense.
In offense, they're
number 1 in the league.
They're number 1 but in defense they're bottom 5, and that's not gonna do nothing in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Miles Turner hasn't done anything. They're like 3rd or 4th best player is Aaron Nesmith, Obi Toppin. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think his team doesn't excite me, which is why I'm not excited about him. So I think I'll say that. But like he's a great player. I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a great player.
What about you, Josh? What do you think? I know you're not a big Hint fan.
It's not that I'm not a fan. I think he's good. I love watching him on Team USA this summer. He's an all-star level point guard. But I just don't like he's the best guard in the East rhetoric we've been seeing. One that's just some keeping it a buck. He's tough though. Don't get me wrong. I think in the playoffs things will slow down a little bit, but I also think the numbers you're seeing are very much a product of how they play. It's very much their offense is very D'Antoni-esque in the terms of, again, like Luke was saying, they don't really play defense. They play fast. They get up a lot of shots. They get up a lot of threes. I have Buddy Hield and Miles Turner on my fantasy team. Them niggas are liable to go out for 5 threes every other night just because of the way they play. They launch a lot of threes, which is why Haliburton gets a ton of assists, because that tends to be their style of play. So I think the numbers we're seeing are very much a product of play style as much as it is that Haliburton's just this fantastic player. He's a fantastic player, but I'm not. There's a bunch of guards in the East I'm taking over him. And to your point, Luke, or no, my point. I said this. We've seen Trae Young average 30 and 10 for like 3 seasons straight, damn near, or almost about 30 into 28, 9 point something, whatever, blah blah blah, this and that, and we don't get this excited about it. We don't see as much fanfare
because his team's not that excited.
Right, because this is a 6th place team. They're decent. They got a decent roster. They'll be all right moving forward. They may win. They're a maybe win the first round type team. If they'll surprise some teams, I think it'd be fire for them to win the play-in. I would like to see that.
Yeah,
right? We get a team like that who's middle of the road, not going to go to the finals or whatever. Get a good lottery pick to take them even farther next year. What? That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
But I think niggas got to slow down a little bit. Stop sucking dick. That's just annoying. but that's about it, really. That's easy, but
nigga said come up for air.
Like he is very good, but the numbers are a bit inflated. That's all.